The town of Harmony Creek wasn't always so quiet. 10 years ago, it was filled with whispers, whispers about Mia Thompson. Mia, with her bright smile and infectious laugh, vanished without a trace. Gone, one summer night, poof, like that, no note, no goodbye. The townsfolk searched high and low. The police investigated every lead, every dead end. Hope slowly faded, leaving behind a town scarred by an unsolved mystery. Mia's disappearance became a ghost story, one that haunted Harmony Creek. The once vibrant town held its breath, waiting for answers that never came. Jamie loved poking around Harmony Creek's antique shop, yesterday's treasures. Dusty relics seemed to whisper forgotten stories. Today she found something special, something that made her heart skip a beat. It was a cell phone, old and cracked, almost forgotten. It looked ancient from a time before touchscreens.
I'll take it.
Jamie bought it without a second thought, drawn to it. At home she blew off the dust. The phone was surprisingly heavy. She pressed the power button. A logo flickered.
Sparkle phone.
She giggled. Who would name a phone that? The screen flickered again, and then it lit up. Jamie gasped. It was working, but that wasn't even the most shocking part. On the screen, a notification blinked. One unread message. The message was from a number saved as Sarah. Sarah was Mia Thompson's best friend. Jamie's breath caught in her throat. This phone, this message, was a direct link to the past, to Mia. She had to read it. Her finger hovered over the screen. What if this was the key to solving the mystery? What if this message held the answers everyone had been searching for? She touched the screen. The message opened.
Mia, where are you? It's late. Met someone at the park. Black sedan. Don't be mad. Coming home soon. Love you.
Black sedan. Those words jumped out at Jamie. Why would Sarah mention a car? Was it important? Was it connected to Mia's disappearance? The message was like a puzzle piece, a fragment of a larger, more complex picture. It didn't solve the picture, but it gave a clue, a hint of something bigger. Jamie felt a chill run down her spine. Someone knew something, but who? And what did they know? She decided to start with Sarah, the one person who might hold the key to this enigma. Sarah was older now, living a quiet life on the outskirts of Harmony Creek, far from the chaos of the past. Jamie rode her bike there, the old phone heavy in her pocket, a relic of a time long gone, but not forgotten. Sarah's eyes widened when she saw the sparkle phone, a flood of memories rushing back. Memories flashed across her face, pain, guilt, regret. Sarah invited Jamie inside. They talked for hours, the weight of the past heavy in the air. They spoke about Mia, the phone, the night she disappeared. Each word was a step closer to the truth.
Mia had been acting strange that week, secretive, as if she was hiding something important. She was meeting someone in secret, under the cover of night. But who was this mysterious figure? And why were they meeting in such secrecy?
Jamie listened intently, feeling the weight of the mystery pressing down on her, each revelation adding to the puzzle. The answers were out there, somewhere in the shadows of doubt, waiting to be uncovered, waiting to bring light to the darkness. Later that night, Jamie couldn't sleep. She held the sparkle phone in her hand, the cold metal sending shivers down her spine. Then she heard it, a faint sound, like a whisper, from the phone. She almost dropped it. What was that? Had the old phone just spoken?
Black sedan, danger, the voice crackled.
Jamie pulled the phone away from her ear, her heart pounding in her chest. It was Mia's voice.
Find the truth.
Terror clawed at Jamie's throat, but there was something else too, a sense of urgency, a plea for help. Mia was trying to tell her something. Jamie told her two best friends, Max and Chloe, about the phone, the message, the voice. They listened, skeptical at first, but her fear was contagious. They had to find the black sedan. They remembered something from Sarah's stories about that night, about a local businessman, Mr. Davis, who always had a new car, a man of wealth and secrets. He drove a black sedan back then. Mr. Davis was well respected in Harmony Creek. No one would suspect him. But what if everyone was wrong? They found a picture of him in an old yearbook standing next to his car, a sleek black sedan. It was the same car Sarah had seen. Section 7. The Black Sedan. This chapter delves into the mystery surrounding the old, rusted black sedan that had been hidden away for years. They decided to investigate Mr. Davis, a reclusive man who had always been a subject of town gossip. Under the cover of darkness, they snuck around his property, looking for any clues that might link him to the recent events. Behind his shed, they stumbled upon it, hidden under a dusty tarp, the black sedan, almost forgotten by time. It was unmistakable. The same one from the yearbook photo, a relic from the past. They knew they couldn't let this go. Their determination was fueled by the need for answers. This car, they felt it in their bones, held the answers to Mia's disappearance. It was more than just a vehicle. It was a key to unraveling the mystery. They had to get evidence. Proof that could stand up to scrutiny. Something concrete to take to the police. Something that would make them listen. Chloe, with her nimble fingers, managed to pick the lock on the car door, a skill she had learned out of necessity. The air inside was thick with the smell of dust and something else. Something metallic, almost like blood. They found a small silver charm bracelet wedged under the passenger seat, a delicate piece of jewelry that seemed out of place. It was tarnished but still recognizable, a silent witness to whatever had transpired. They'd seen it in a picture of Mia, a haunting reminder of the girl they were desperately trying to find. Section 8. The Weight of Truth. Jamie felt a wave of relief wash over her. They finally had proof. Proof that could change everything, proof that could bring justice. She clutched the bracelet tightly in her hand, Mia's voice echoing in her ears. It was as if Mia was guiding her, giving her strength. They left the car as they found it, the weight of their discovery heavy on their hearts. The night was dark and the silence around them was almost deafening. They knew they had to get help. There was no turning back now. The truth was too important to be hidden. They had to tell someone. Someone who could take action. Someone who could make a difference. They rode their bikes to the police station, their legs pumping furiously. The wind whipped through their hair as they raced against time. The station was quiet, almost too quiet. The eerie silence made their hearts pound even harder. The old sheriff, Sheriff Thompson, sat behind his desk, his face etched with years of unsolved cases. His eyes were tired, but there was a spark of hope in them. He was also Mia's grandfather. The connection made their mission even more personal, more urgent. They showed him the bracelet, the charm bracelet that held so many memories, so many secrets, told him about the phone, the mysterious calls, the cryptic messages, the voice, the black sedan, everything, every detail was crucial. He listened intently, his eyes fixed on the charm bracelet. The weight of truth was now in his hands, and he knew what he had to do. Section 9. Justice at last. Sheriff Thompson examined the bracelet. His face went pale. This was it. The break in the case he had been waiting for. He immediately called for backup. The police descended on Mr. Davis's property. He was arrested, charged with Mia's disappearance. The news spread through Harmony Creek like wildfire. The truth had a way of coming out. Sometimes it just needed a little push, a whisper from the past. The trial was quick. The evidence was undeniable. Mr. Davis was found guilty. Section 10, Echoes in the Wind. Harmony Creek could finally breathe again. The cloud of Mia's disappearance lifted, the whispers quieted, justice was served. Jamie visited Mia's memorial. She placed the sparkle phone on the ground. "Thank you," she whispered, "for leading her to the truth, for giving Mia a voice." The wind rustled through the leaves, carrying her words away. Harmony Creek was healing. The past would always be there, but now it was a reminder to listen to the echoes. Sometimes the voices from the past were the ones that needed to be heard the most.